My name is Bruce Jones. I'm one of the managing directors of OEE Container Technology Limited, based here in Carlisle. OEE support the beverage and food can businesses around the world actually. So anything that's predominantly metal packaging, but also plastics and glass. If it's packaging related, we're involved. Process support, parts, project management, new lines, new interventions, just making things run better. It's as simple as that. I started into the industry of packaging beverage cans and in the early 90s. Then went to the Middle East with a company that were then called Metal Box. Spent overall about 20 years overseas before the opportunity presented itself to come back to the UK and set up this business. The most memorable moment probably has to be when we really started into this business in the early days. You know, we started at home, and then when we started to recruit and employ people and bring people on board locally, they're probably the highlights, and it's very much a family-orientated business. Running your own business can be very challenging and incredibly time-consuming. You can never underestimate what your requirements are. Through the past 5 years, we've seen incredible growth, where many companies have struggled to develop through that period of time, particularly with COVID and all of these things. Packaging industry with the stay-at-home market has actually boomed. And in 2023, we've now been awarded a King's Award for Enterprise, for international business and growth. And that's great recognition for everybody in the team. The credibility that also gives us as a business is fantastic. So we joined the FSB in 2019, when we were still very much a small business working from home. But what that gave us was access to a lot of resource. And that was the key reason for joining in the first place. Whether you go back to their online platforms where you can draw from the information available, whether that be from HR to basic fundamentals of employment rules and legislation, health and safety guidance, whatever it may be that really relates to your business, to the extent of you've got access to insurance and these type of areas that maybe are not so easy to find otherwise. So you can save an awful lot of time, and we use it to save an awful lot of time. Probably one of our greatest examples is the networking that we've done through the FSB. And even today we work with similar type companies locally. We've got a health and safety consultant which came through the FSB. No, I would absolutely recommend anybody to become an FSB member, particularly if you're starting out. To become an FSB member gives you that opportunity to quickly access information which can fix many of your issues, even if you don't always understand the fix. So yes, join the FSB.
FSB.